venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
Well, a tough start for both of these teams, still searching for their first one of the season as we get going in week 3. Ty Felton here to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Damian Martinez. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
And he's going to be stopped right around the 37.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
We've set it downs from the 37. Now they turn to their rookie from Georgia for the first time. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
Let's go. 18, Cowboy 80, 79, 69.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. New set of downs for him. He starts at the 38. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Flushed out of the pocket. Caught for big yards on the right side. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. Forced out to his right. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
The positive of that effort, he didn't go backwards, didn't have a negative play. If there was a negative, you didn't get a whole lot done with your legs. Got to be more efficient now on second down.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. And second down only works out for a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Go street. 60 by Buffalo 18.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Reichert connects there. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
All in all, Kate, we call that a good start. Offense established himself, moved the ball, and the kicker able to give him a lead.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. He dodged the tackle. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down, Philadelphia.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. They go play action. Here's Hurts. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's going to be blocked out at the 35-yard line.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the Nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings will take over. As he records his 1st interception of our season. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
1st and 10. Here's McCarthy. That's him on the quick hitter. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
70 range. Set up. 18. 7-5.
Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from U.S. Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're looking at 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one high. Throwing to double coverage, odds are against you.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First and 10 from the 43. Back to the air, McCarthy. Finds him over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
complete to Ty Felton. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Again, McCarthy to throw. Throw left side, block it. Massive hits, the ball's out. And the Eagles get to it. Only a little bit of a run after he recovered the fumble, but their offense is going to be happy as they take over possession.
You know, we could go down on that field and ask any player about the first lessons they learned in the game of football, and almost every one of them, Kate's going to say the same thing. Ball security. I bet he could even hear his old high school coach's voice in his ears right now, telling him next time, you got to hang on to it better.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's another carry for Barkley. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 8.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Trying to get it with the option. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
Loss of 2 yards.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Hurts now on 4th. Buying some time right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman one time that game. There's no question, Kate, that the big play is down the seam or will make tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Well, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. It's the Vikings holding the lead at U.S. Bank Stadium. 2nd down now, 7 to go. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Complete downfield to Felton. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Headed out right. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grow their lead just before halftime. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. So he looks to and finds the big fella, and his tight end takes it in for 6.
Such a reliable weapon down in the red zone. It kind of reminds me like a point guard making an entry pass to that post player. When you trust your big people around you, and when a quarterback trusts his tight end like that, it makes a difference.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Play action. Hurts has it. That throw behind his intended target. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here's Hurts. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for Eagles.
On first down, Hurts. Caught, nice gain left side. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Now one of the Vikings in some pain out there. So we'll get a stoppage here as he's helped by trainers. We've set it down from the 37. And again, here's Hurts. He's got it over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Has it at the 7. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, but throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Not on the same page with his tight end. So they'll be left with third and goal.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
He's got it in the end zone, but he can't get the feet down. That throw just took him a little bit too far, Brock. That's going to be incomplete. They'll leave the offense out there and try fourth and goal from the 4. On fourth down, Hurts. And we're going to stay in the two-score game, Brock. That's incomplete on fourth and goal as they turn it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Thrown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Will take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT. And it doesn't matter who gets that ball to start the second half because he picks it off on the very first play.
I wonder at halftime, down there in that locker room on the whiteboard, if that defensive coaching staff just said simply, go get the ball. It's exactly what they do, and it totally changes the complexion of this second half.
Well, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. On the move, headed right. That one's complete, right side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings push their lead further to start the half.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field with your route check, secure the catch, quickly become a runner check, and finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Calvin Austin on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Austin on the return. The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Working quickly here. From the pistol, Hurts. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. Working quickly here. Hurts on 3rd and 2. Pass complete to Goddard. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He can't connect with him. Incomplete. Just put it a little too close to the boundary there.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Oh, should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. 2 in a row now have slipped away. Got to start taking better care of the football, Brock, as he brings him to the line here, 3rd down. Hurts throwing again. Completed to his running back. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Pass caught along the sideline by Mitchell. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Eagles.
They go play action. Here's Hurts. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target.
And they pick him off again! And the Vikings take over as he records his 10th career INT.
The 3rd down pass. Intercepted.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Their own 6-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They're going the wrong direction. He's going to be sent backwards to their own 3. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And right away, he just throws that one to another neighborhood. I think we're all a little confused at that, and we do have a flag for grounding now. Out now for the free kick, hoping their defense can answer a safety with a stop of their own. He fields this at the 18. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
A gain of 12 yards.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard
Back to work after throwing the pick. He's going deep this time. That's caught at the 25. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
66 yards. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and goal.
From the red zone now. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails.
You spend all week on 2-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
This return starts at the 5. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
At their own 30-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
2nd and 10, McCarthy. That one's incomplete, couldn't connect.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
6 yards. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Bails out of the pocket quick. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here. Again, McCarthy to throw. Complete downfield to Felton. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16.
21 yards. And the Vikings first down.
From the red zone on 1st. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by McWilliams. And the Eagles get the football back at their own 30 after that interception and return. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to.
That's grabbed inside the 30. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Hurts gets it out wide, complete. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And it is incomplete. Went big on the final play of our third quarter. And nothing comes from it as we hit the break. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So on fourth down, on comes the Eagles kicker, Jake Elliott, for the try. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Tracking for it, and it's good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10.
Here we go, set.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's McCarthy to throw. He throws a bullet to the center. He's got it deep downfield. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. A big 34-yard pickup there. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Going deep here for the end zone. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a 2-possession game here in the fourth. Now McCarthy and the Vikings getting all set for the 2-point attempt.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it inside the end zone. That's going to add 2 to their lead here late. That's the 3rd time they've gone for 2, and now their 2nd conversion, so they've done pretty well in that spot today, partner.
Oh, come on, Kate. You know better than that. Even though they're 2 for 3, you know what every old salty coach is going to say.
You should have gotten all 3 of them.
Bingo! Any team that's willing to go for it expects to find success every single time.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Hurts looking to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there. And that brings up 2nd down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck.
Big gain downfield. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles now within 1 score in the fourth. It's an Adonai Mitchell touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making.
And he'll get into the end zone to make this a 1-score game in the fourth quarter. No dice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot, and who knows? Maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth.
line of scrimmage.
The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Back to throw it. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Look at him. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offensive line fast.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
Back to the air, McCarthy. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He was trying to find Ty Felton with that one, so it'll be 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Vikings leading by 6. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
79 Broncos. Top 19, go.
Throwing again now, McCarthy. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Gosh, I love how the receiver creates space from the defender, and even more so the concentration to make the catch. What he didn't have was enough real estate to get his feet in and make an exciting completion.
19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, Hawks, Dragon 60.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Throws caught. Decent gain here, but short of the first. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Try and pick this up on the ground. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short.
Like the final battle scene from a movie, Kate, 2 sides charging each other, and they beat right at that line. And they didn't have to drive backward, All they had to do was hold the line to go win that battle.
Reichard connects there. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Play action, Hurts has it. Vacates quickly left side. And that was probably their last catch.